Hello, 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 good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's Perspective for Monday, October 16th. We are already halfway through the month of October and counting down quickly. I wanted to come to you for a few minutes to share with you something that happened just yesterday and tried to continue happening today. So yesterday happened to be, good morning, Herbert, had a phenomenal day. We celebrated 25-year church anniversary, and my husband and I were there from the very beginning. So it was just a phenomenal, wonderful celebration. Hey, Jackie. And so it was wonderful. Old friends came back we hadn't seen in years to, partake in the celebration. And it was just a wonderful day. I mean, 25 years to last for anything is remarkable these days. But so many memories and so much laughter, so many good times. Not all good times. But even the difficult times, when you're doing it with someone, arm in arm, lockstep, makes it easier. So again, it wasn't 25 years of Disneyland, and it hasn't been, but when we do it together, it makes it all worthwhile. So anyway, I had a phenomenal celebration, and came home. I had a lot of stuff to get done, so I was, getting that done, being productive. And then, and this is what I'm talking about. So I went from a high to in the dumps. I don't watch a lot of TV, but I do have certain shows that I rarely miss, even if I just had the DVR, and I was watching 60 Minutes, and they had a special on there about just corruption and the greed and the love of money that will cloud good sense. Hey, Isaac, how are you? I hope school is still going well in Kenya. That will cloud your love of life, that will cloud any sense of humanity. Just corruption and greed at its highest level with our government was that was the premise of the show. Anyway, I didn't realize it until my daughter mentioned it a couple hours. Mommy, what's wrong with you? You just seem so depressed. And I thought about that because I have to watch. You got to know yourself. Okay. Talking about self-assessing, you have to know yourself. And I know that I can, things affect me. What I feed myself, what I watch, what I listen to, what I read, it impacts me. And the part that made me upset with myself was not only did I waste 2 hours feeling, and I remember feeling so heavy and feeling overwhelmed, catastrophizing the entire event, like, oh my goodness, everybody's corrupt and nobody cares about humanity, and just, going down the tragic road or tragedy road. Here's the thing. Not only did I waste 2 hours that I can never get back with my family, I got up this morning and had the audacity to try to feel down again. And I said, whoa, no. And here's where I'm going with this. Pump your brakes, Holly. Okay. You wasted 2 hours last night. Don't you dare get up and continue that on. So we have to know ourselves well enough to recognize when we are going down, a dark road. We have to recognize and then back that thing up and see what's going on. I said in a perspective a while ago that the things that mean the most to you, whatever you value, when those are hot button areas. I value integrity. Hey, Melanie. I value integrity in leadership in particular. Okay, so do we get a different persona from the private person to the public person? Are you completely different? Or do you do the right thing because it's the right thing to do? So integrity, I value that. And so when I saw the special of it being blown out of the water, that's a hot button item. And it didn't, hot buttons are in different areas. It didn't send me to anger. It depressed me. So it didn't shoot me to the moon. It took me down to the depths. Either way is unacceptable. if you allow that to continue. And so what I absolutely know is that there's an antidote to that. Gratitude and action. And so when I got up this morning, hey, Baron Taylor, I hope you have breathed through that. But when I got up this morning and started to feel down already, nope, pump your brakes, Holly. And so what am I grateful for? And I ran through yesterday's events and a quick recap of 25 years and found reasons, thought of reasons, remembered reasons to be grateful. And then I've got things to do so that I'm not overwhelmed by what I see as pervasive corruption, pervasive greed. For me, and I would submit to you, find something that you have, an actionable item that you can do. What can you impact? Good morning, Shima. What can you impact? So do what you can with what you have, with whom you're surrounded by. So my antidote to feeling depressed and heavy and weighed down and overwhelmed is gratitude and action. I am going to be thankful for all that I have, all that I can do, all the people in my lives. I'm going to be grateful for that. That takes some of that weight off, that heaviness. And then secondly, okay, Holly, you can't do anything about that overwhelming, what you see as overwhelming, pervasive corrupt. What can you do? What can you do? Okay, what can you do with what you have and whom you're surrounded by right now? Because if we're left stuck feeling overwhelmed, that just takes us further down a road you want to go. And so I wasted 2 hours. Instead of kicking in the antidote a little sooner. You're right. That's it, Shima. Gratitude and action. And so what I don't want to happen is for you to wake up and now you realize it's been weeks, it's been months. Unfortunately, some of us live in that pit for years before we get a clue and say, I'm tired of this. Chunk by chunk, little by little, just be persistent and consistent. What are you doing? What can you do? If you look in that mirror this morning one more time and say, this is what's going on. I can't continue to operate like this. Gratitude and action. Okay, don't try to take on the whole world. Your platform, you don't have a platform that covers the whole world. Your platform is what you can impact. And if your platform is not that big, then dial that thing back to the platform you're standing on right now. What's your foundation? Okay, you got to go back to your foundation. My foundation has been and always is in gratitude. And then do what you can do. Okay, so think about that. Just don't let your testimony be that you wake up and years from now, years later, you still stuck. Don't stay stuck. I have to have I'll save that. Okay, listen. Gratitude and action if you're feeling stuck. Please don't stay stuck very long. If I can help get you and move you from a place of being stuck, of being tired, but you just don't know what to do. You know, this can't last. This cannot continue. I'm not going to waste another hour of my life in something that I cannot move forward. And I rate to move forward. I'm better than this. If you think I can assist you in that, reach out. Holly at drhollykelly.com. I love you this day. If nobody told you that, let me tell you that. I do. Just because you haven't done anything for me, you haven't given me anything, but you're worthy of that alone. So, break out your gratitude journal. Be grateful and take some action with what you can do. Until next time, take real good care of yourselves.